We'll see.
There we go. Yeah.
Let's see if that helps. So welcome everyone to our mobility and flexibility class. So this is our stretching class. Pretty laid back. So we'll go ahead and start from our chair. If you folks have any requests, just let me know and we'll go from there. Otherwise, we'll do our regular routine. So let's go ahead and just start with our facial exercises. So let's open up our jaw as wide as we can. Let's turn our head up and keep that mouth open. Once we've looked all the way up, that's where I want you to close your chin towards your nose. Really feel that stretch. Let's do about 10 of those. More here. Very good. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and then just kind of just softly palpate from our earlobes, chin. My wife just started on this, I don't know what you want to call it, but she just began um, making her own little ginger shot conjunctions and then also some celery drinks. So she bought these little containers. Then now let's go from our earlobes to our lips. So our kitchen looks like Jamba Juice in the morning. It's just a bunch of like fruit skin and fruit juices everywhere. Um, and then with the scraps, she got this machine that makes pretty much um, what's it called? I know there's a word for it. Let's go from our eyes to our end of our lips. So just straight down. But it pretty much converts um, any food scraps into like soils or I almost like um what do you know how to
Yeah, it's called cold compost.
there you go, compost. I don't know why that
Yeah.
took me so long to figure out. So she got this machine for that. So now I'm getting yelled at if I happen to throw some eggshells to the trash because I'm like, those eggshells go in the I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, my life just changed completely now. So I gotta be mindful of what I put in the trash now. So let's go ahead, inhale through our nose, 3 seconds, out through your lips. Make that core tight. So yeah, so if you walk into our kitchen, it smells really healthy in there. Let's do about 3 more. So inhale. Awesome. All right, now let's go ahead and just start with our neck stretches. So just gently left to right. I will ask of a towel or a rag afterwards, just so we could get a better stretch. So yeah, so I don't know, but these last year we started getting a lot of little plants around the house. And so I think, Charisse, when I went to your son's house, there's a lot of plants around the dunk tank. and let's go up and down. So that's what my living room and kitchen look like. Uh, and and now we're gonna have super healthy compost for those plants. I don't know. I guess maybe this is normal for some people, but for me, this is like completely new. So she gets sometimes like now she's getting excited when there's leftovers or some food is spoiling. She's like, "Oh, great! Now we got more compost um items." So let's do some next circles. But I get it. I try not to um I guess give her a hard time about it because she allows me to go to the gym and do my own thing, and that's therapeutic for me. And I think for her, it's her plants and making little plant projects. So I just don't like celery, and she's always trying to make me chug a glass of celery juice, and never enjoyed it. I know it's good for you. I just that taste switch directions. Sit in our left hand, step right hand over. So it's supposed to rain tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday, I believe, but I think Saturday might be a little bit clear. So make sure you folks meet for your walks. Which Teresa, did you see the video I posted of the hike on Instagram?
Yes, I've been tracking that. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Cool. Yeah, it's
It's pretty neat.
it was
Looks
awesome. It was just long.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think my wife got a taste of what I don't want to say what real hiking is, but what long hiking is.
long hiking. It looked long.
Because
And
I, I don't
climb.
I don't know if you folks have ever gone to the Culver City stairs, but out there
Oh,
by West LA, there's a strip. It's probably a good amount of stairs, but people in the West LA area consider that a pretty good hike. Let's go over ahead and then down. So she had done that several times, and I was like, babe, it's not anything like that, just so you know. So that hike or those stairs could take you 15 minutes. This long hike we're about to do could take up to 9 hours. And she's like, I'll be okay. And yeah, so she got a real taste of that. But yeah, I posted that video and let's go ahead and grab our towel. So if we have a towel or a sweatshirt, so I posted that video and it happens almost every time I post those videos, I have a large amount of people reached out and tell me, hey, let me know when the next one is. I want to join in. Then when it comes time to do it, maybe about 10% of them show up. And so I think I stopped advertising as hard as I used to. Let's go ahead and pull forward here. Then let's turn left.
I was in the Dallas airport for 2 hours on Saturday. I didn't hike, but I walked 3 miles
Oh, man,
just back and forth.
jeez. That's a lot. Um, have you folks ever been to the Honolulu airport in Hawaii? That I think
No.
that airport, I don't I've only been there once, but from what I remember it was just like imagine an elongated Z or like three Z's like together, and that's how it was structured. And I just remember walking like 2 miles just to get to the plane from, from where we got dropped off. So let's pull forward and then let's go up. But that was
Been
one of the,
there. It's been so long ago, though, I don't remember.
yeah, it was super. I just remember like I kept using that center moving platform because it just seemed so long. I was like, okay, I need a break. Um, but yeah, on Saturday I walked, I think it was 41,000 steps. That's how much that hike is. So, um, so I'm gonna pull down on my right sleeve, this sleeve down, left one, right at my chin comfortably, and then turn to the right side. Back, right, and then switch, so opposite sleeve, and then just make sure that sleeve or your towel goes right on your chin. Start rotating. Awesome. Get rid of that. Pretty good. And then we're just gonna continue, so we're gonna go ahead. Did we grab our side yet? I think we did, right? Okay. Sorry, very forgetful. Let's reach up towards the ceiling. Stretch those arms. On Wednesday, on Monday, we took the kids to Knott's Berry Farm, but they closed at 6 p.m. and we got there at 5:05. So yeah. So but luckily we have the annual pass that's named right. So we also have our food pass. So my wife just ran to our favorite restaurant there. So she went to go grab a burrito, and my daughter wanted a Slurpee, so she went with her. And then I had Julian, and I just ran to as many of the rides as we could. That's in left, but half of like the little kids rides are closed down, and then the second ride I picked was of course a 30-minute wait. So by the time we were out of that ride, they're already kicking us out. So, but the kids wanted to go, and it's been a while, but it was fun seeing it not so crowded. All right, let's go ahead. Let's bring that arm across. Switch. Bring our arm behind our back and push down on that tricep. Switch. Awesome. So just shoulder press motion. So arms here, slide up, opening up that upper mid back. It's pretty chilly out this morning, so I'd be surprised if that storm comes a little earlier. Arm up, just drop that elbow. And Josefina, Doris, Lisa, Maria, Sarah, Sharice, Terry, Ella. Josefina, did you figure out your IT issue?
Yes, Julio, was hard.
Yeah, it's a headache sometimes. It's a earlier this week my router was acting up, so uh, it's when technology should make life a little easier, and sometimes it just makes it, more
Yeah.
stressful.
And the last month, I went to to make a test for a job application. And when I was there, it was in the computer. And they asked me the password. I don't know the password. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And I almost lost it.
Oh, geez.
I had to change it over there, and I was in the, oh, I don't gonna have time to finish the test.
Yeah.
Pero it's the technology in the mind, they don't remember my passwords.
Yeah. I don't know how many times in college I had papers I hadn't saved, and I just had an older laptop and now hands up and then just tricep extensions. And my laptop would crash or it would just shut off. And I had spent about 3 hours doing it, the assignment. And at the end of it all, like I would just restart it and just kind of type something out real fast in half an hour because I was just so over it. I'm like, I'm not about to sit here for another 3 hours. But yeah, I understand. And now hands facing the screen and then opposite chest. Let's use our chair and then just grab on the opposite side and just legs facing forward and just slight turn. Switch. All right, we're just gonna use our chair and then just like pose cat scratching. So just feet up, sit near the front of your chair, keep your back straight all the way down. Okay, so let's do 8 more of these or 9 more for a total of 10. Got 2 more. Let's go with our hip openers. Let me drop this camera a little bit. Hip openers. So here again, near the front of the chair. Let's bring that right leg out. And let's kind of keep that knee elevated so it doesn't drop down. Make sure it's up. Torso is upright. Switch. right? Performance stretch. So ankle.
Julio,
Yes.
are you cowboy fan?
You know what?
Cowboy fan?
I'm not really a football fan in general.
Oh, Julio,
Yeah,
what a shame.
I was
Right.
given a full on, let's slightly push down on that knee. I was given a Nemeth Smith Dallas Cowboys
Mm,
sweat outfit when I was like 8 years old. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm a Dallas fan.
uh-huh.
And that continued into like my first or second college year. And then I started actually watching football and I saw how disappointing it was to watch them.
Mm,
So I was just like, you know what, like I'm just I don't have a team now. I'm not a fan of the Cowboys. I'm just gonna be a fan of, and LA didn't have a team back then. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna be a fan of any other team. I like watching it here and there, but I also did what's that fantasy football one
mhm.
year that I was really consumed by it and watching every game. I think that year was my worst year academically in college, because I was more in tune with football than I was at school. So I just stopped paying attention to football after that. And but I mean, I'll go and to my buddies and hang out and watch games. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, to answer your question though, are you a Cowboys fan?
No, yes, but I saw one star hanging on the garage over there on your left side. There is a star. That's why I thought, Papa.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, that was here when we moved in.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, no. So I mean,
Let it
if
be fun, okay?
if I have to pick, I mean, I guess I don't know.
49ers.
Yeah, I just even I'm
Cherries.
just a Lakers and Dodgers fan really, but I'm not a huge fan of LeBron James. So let's
Uh-huh.
push down. So I don't even follow basketball that much right now. And I know Charisse is a huge Angels fan. And but the Angels are so bad.
I like all baseball. I have personal people on other teams. I
Oh,
think
that's
the
right, your
Pirates this
son.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two pro players that I think he has, and they're about to go they're about to leave to go play ball
Awesome.
training.
Mm,
That's
good.
very
I
cool.
think it's Pirates this year with one of them. He was on the Phillies before. Now I think it's Pirates.
Okay.
I forget what the other guy's on.
But
Well,
you are Dodgers.
you have a golf ball?
Dodgers go.
Yes,
I'm
Dodgers.
rooting for 49ers.
No, Cherries.
49ers. The Chiefs are good too. They're both will be good. It'll be a good game.
Yeah. I have some close friends that are from Kansas City, so yeah.
They're
I
good.
know, I know
Whoever
most,
plays good.
so let's grab that golf ball. I know most teenage girls are rooting for the Chiefs. So Taylor Swift, right?
Well, Taylor Swift.
So
That's
No.
yeah, so
I think the 49ers deserve it this year. I going with my home, but
yeah.
I know them. The Puri has been doing good. So he deserves the first time.
yeah, you ladies know a lot more about football than I do. So I couldn't tell you, yeah, who's. I mean, I was not gonna lie, I was rooting for the Lions because
They were good.
how how bad they've been doing over the last, let's find a tender spot and then down. And then the coach just seems like a really nice guy too. Like he's
Yeah,
built that program. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess the Mahomes is the new Tom Brady, right? So
Yes.
he's going to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl every other year now.
I
more,
Oh, sorry, Cherry. Go.
oh, no, I'm just saying more baseball than football, but it's at the
Oh.
end, the playoffs get fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So. Yeah, watching the Dodgers in the playoffs the last few years, it's one of the most stressful things. Um, and it's like watching the Lakers in the playoffs several years ago was I needed a Tylenol after every game. It's just so
Why?
stressful.
Yeah.
Did you need a Tylenol? Did you?
No, I mean I just felt like I like it was always so stressful.
Oh,
So intense.
Yeah, it's like
um,
they could have a 20-point lead, but you couldn't get comfortable because someone will get lazy or they just start playing silly or
yeah.
that's why I was such a huge Kobe fan was because he
Oh,
he like regardless of how much he was winning or losing, like he never backed off. And like where other teams were just like, oh, relax, we're winning. Oh. So let's go ahead and find that foam roller or pole so we could do our shoulder stretches. Good. Go left to right. All right, let's go left. A little bit more on that left side. Thirty degrees forward on that left side. Sixty. $90 right in front of you. Right behind the back. First the back. All right, right shoulder. $30 degrees. $60. $90. Towards the back. All right, now let's go behind the back. Go up and down. Raise them up. All right. All right, and to finish off, we'll do some of the floor exercises. So let's get those yoga mats. Yoga mats ready. So we'll be on our fours. Down, arch up, down, up, down. We'll do about 10 of these. Next, what I want you to do is just kind of bring your right knee back. A little bit of strengthening, but also mobility. Okay, from here, let's arch up. We're gonna arch up and bring your glutes to your heels. And just sit back and rest here for about 30 seconds. Drop your elbows. That. Shift your hands to the right side. All right, don't move your knees. Once you're there, arch up. Bring your glutes back. Feel the stretch in your left back now. Set. Left side. You're there, arch up. Move back. Set. All right. So from here, let's go ahead and just do some knee drops. So we're just gonna get in the sit-up position right here, and we're just gonna drop, extend it, and just drop your knees. Right side, the left side. So really trying to avoid lifting your back off the ground. All right, from here, extend your legs. And let's bring your right knee up to your chest and just almost do like a high knee pull. Pull it here, right below your knee. You want to pull and just hold it here for about 20 to 30 seconds. The stretch you could do in bed or you roll out of bed. And do me a favor also, try to bring your toes towards you and then away from you. Try to flex them towards you and then away. Then let's hold right under your knee. Then do a leg extension. Just extend up and then back down. Keep that lower leg moving up and down. And allow that heel to drop down. Raise it. Then a few pumps, you can switch legs. Again, but we'll start off with bringing that knee up to your chest. Dorsal flexing that foot. Pumping up and down. Grab right below the knee. And let's do some leg extensions now. All right, great. So now we're gonna finish up with some book openers. So just get on your side. I'm gonna start on my left side. Stack my hands together. Again, just follow. Put my eyes all the way back. And continue. I'm gonna do 10 of these on each side. Then we're gonna switch sides. Back this hand. And this one is down. Once you've done 10, go face down, just resting on our elbows. And a light stretch, and then we'll finish off with the golden stretch right now. Stretch here. There. If needed, hands where your elbows were, then just push up. Put a bigger stretch on that back. Rise. Nice pose. Hopefully a little bit more relaxed, feeling good. It's doing well. All right. Great. So let me end this recording.